Welcome to How to Podio. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use web forms in Podio. So we're gonna they're all already active by default, but I'm going to show you how to go in there and get the link, how to use the web form feature in Podio, and then we're going to integrate it with our Bird Dog network. So I'll show you how you can use it actively once we have it all set up, and I show you how to do it as well. So I'll go through pretty slow, step by step. You guys should be able to follow along and do it, or just watch it a second time and be able to set this up yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start in the Podio. Okay, so we're going to form, and we're going to make sure it's active in the way we want it, and then we will we'll grab the URL. Okay, so we're going to go into the app that we want to access. Okay, so in this case it's the Seller Leads app. Just go into the app, and then you'll be at this screen, right? And then we're going to go back to the settings, this little workbench that we've gone. When we did the workflows, we went to the same place. Right on the top right here, there should be a little little crescent wrench, and just click on that. And then right here, web form, in the data in, data out section, click on web form, and it'll take you here. Super easy, especially once you know where it is. So it's showing us this is what the web form will look like, right? It's the preview. Web form is enabled, see, by default. You can disable it, but I've never had any need to do that. So you see it looks a little different than the form does in Podio, right? So that's something to keep in mind when creating it. But when we scroll up and down, it looks pretty smooth. This isn't a Podio created by me, just in case you're wondering. So everything looks good. We don't need to save it because we haven't edited it. And you can see on the right here we can include or exclude certain fields from it that are in the Podio. So if you want it to be simplified, you can do that as well. But we want to have all these questions in here. I actually want this too. How quickly do you need to sell? We want all this stuff. So someone can enter the lead as if they had the conversation. These are the expectations we have when we receive the lead, right? These are the questions. And it helps as like a guide conversation too. So we're attach files, attach files, title and description. Okay, so there are a couple things we're going to play with here. So we were in choose app field, and it went down to title and description. Actually, this works. That's fine. Submit your seller leads here for review. Make sure you have contacted them and filled out as much info as possible. See full split. Credit. I don't know if we need It is something that this is part of Bird Dog Network stuff. I mean, or anytime you're recruiting and you have an organization, you got to be very clear. People, especially Bird Dog people, and people do like Property Scout too, and they'll just submit stuff they saw on Craigslist, right? I mean, these are kind of like expectations to have. So what I'm doing is I'm typing here is I'm trying to minimize that. I'll make it a little bigger so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Submit your seller leads here for review. Make sure you have contacted them and filled out as much info as possible to receive full split. I mean, I think that's fair. Okay, so let me zoom out again so you guys can actually see it properly. So that's the text I'm going to put in there. Let's double check the app field just so we can be done with it. Make sure there's nothing, type of deal, motivation, next action doesn't need to be in there. Status doesn't need to be in there. Seller email. Yeah, I guess that's okay. So it's kind of a lot of stuff now. Some of this stuff, message from seller, that's not net. Where did the message come from? Craigslist links. We don't really want Craigslist links, or Zillow links. Okay. that would just kind of behavior anyways. Spam protection, probably not, but I'm going to look at it. Enable Captcha. Yeah, actually. Again, we're looking for high. We don't want a bunch of garbage in our bird dog network. We want quality leads. We'll review the lead right away. Or no, we'll put that in the success message. So the button text, submit lead ready to submit. Okay, success message. So you can really personalize a lot of this stuff, and we got some cool stuff in our Podio. Refresh this page to add a new record. Okay, so let's have that in there. Can I get before that? No. Thank you. We will review the lead right away and keep you updated if we have chance of monetizing it. Hop on the live sessions if you have an urgent live sessions for feedback. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. So what we've done is we've chosen the fields we want, so we shortened it up a little bit. We added a title and description. We didn't do anything with the themes, but you can. We added a Captcha thing where you have to type in the letters, okay? We changed the button text, and we made a little success message, okay? So that's like pretty much everything you can do to customize this thing. The only thing we didn't mess with were the themes, and personally it's not worth going over, but you can change the look of it a little bit. This link right here is what we're going to use, the shareable link. So you could give this link to anybody, and they could submit leads. I often put it on my lead trackers. Lead tracker template, yeah. I'll just look at DCs real quick. But it's something like this. I'll put this Podio link in a spreadsheet like this. That, so if people are calling and submitting leads in a nice fashion, like I work with some of you guys, you can do this, and I like that a lot. What we're going to do with that link is we're going to put it on a website. Okay, we're not going to put it on that website. Let's get back here. The other thing you can do, if you have a WordPress site like my blog here that I've been posting, and you get the registration link for the live sessions, you could put that on here as well using this embed code. Okay, we'll be doing it on a much simpler platform, and so we're going to use this link. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to that. So we're going to be showing this is what most people are using because it's just the easiest to get started, and it's only 25 cents. The other, like a WordPress, there's a lot more cost involved as far as hosting and plugins, if you're going to duplicate it the way that me and Gil's site is. So this one's easier to duplicate for a lower cost, and so I'm going to be showing you on this platform. I think there's links in the other Bird Dog Network videos. I might put one in this one. I'm not sure if I get to it. So we've logged in, and this is the home screen, okay? It's the Empower Network blog. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this. You see it disappears sometimes. That's normal. If you just hover over it properly, you'll get it. So there we go. And click on My Blog, okay? And that's going to take us into editing. If you're using another system or website, you'll get it regardless, okay? So we can see the replays are being posted here, so bird dogs can come to this site, your real estate, basically, right? You want them going to your virtual real estate so they can submit leads to you, but they can get the training from us, right? So Ali's reposting my YouTube videos onto this blog, okay? So his bird dogs can come here and get training, but he controls the site, so he controls the leads in his bird dog network, right? So you can see all those there. And then we see a couple banner ads that he has for different things, okay? So these look like BizOp stuff or some kind of training. Well, I know that's what it is. It's the same affiliate links for the blog. So you can see if I hover over them, you can see edit or upload image. And that's on both of these banners as well as the one on the very bottom of the page. I think I got my gym banner down there on mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to hover over the bottom of the image and we're going to hit upload image. And here, there's two things. We can change the title, which would be for SEO, which is why it says how to find real estate investments Chicago, right? So that's already optimized. And then here's a destination URL. So this is where the link, if someone clicks on that, this is where it's going to take them. So what we're going to do, we're going to paste in our Podio Webform link that we got over here, Shareable Link. We're going to post it in the destination URL, and now that's going to take us here. Now we're going to make a quick image too, so I'm going to take note of, you see the image requirements, and this is something you don't normally get in a lot of like blogging platforms or websites. You know, they kind of assume you know these kind of things, like the dimensions of this image, which I don't, you know. So I'm going to write that down, and we're going to make a quick image to put on this as well. But for now, we'll just save it. The link is good, and then I'll show you how to make a quick image for that. So I'm using Photoshop. You can get it really cheap. I get the Elements version, and it's like a dumbed down or a limited tools or you know, limited content. But you can get it for $100 with Adobe Premiere, which is their video editing software, and I mean, it's really good. I would show you guys in something that everyone has access to, like Paint, but to be honest, I just don't use Paint, you know, so I wouldn't do it very well, and I would recommend, you know, I usually see them at like retail stores too, but you can find a copy of Adobe Elements, Premiere, and Photoshop Elements for like $100. And I'm using like a 3-year-old version right now, so they're pretty good. So what I did is I just went File and create a new image, right? Create a blank file. The width is going to be the smaller number. And this image right here is going to be 312 by 555. 300 is probably a lot of resolution for this. So it'll be fine. Actually, maybe we could make it smaller, but I think it'll be okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make, what are we going to do? We're going to do something really plain and quick. Add some text. Oh, okay. Change the font a little lower. Submit your leads here. Actually, that works, right? So we'll put it up there. And then we'll make a little button. We'll make like a little fake button down here. Okay, so we're just going to paint this. No, I still want to edit the text. So we're going to make a new layer. This might be a little boring or over your head if you've never used Photoshop, because there's a little bit to get used to. But bear with me. I was going to like postpone doing this video to make sure I had a good image for it, but we're just going to do it to make it happen. Make it blue. All this stuff, you know, I'm not an expert in graphic design, so. And then let's put submit right there. Actually, that's going to look pretty bad. We'll scrap that. All right, let's change the font, and then we'll put a background color. Let's keep this really simple. It's one of the things I like about Photoshop, though, too. You can scroll through the fonts and see them on the page, which is pretty cool. That looks good. I like that one. Submit your leads here. And ideally, I mean, the marketing side or how attractive this looks isn't that important, because I mean, the people that you're going to want the people that you want submitting leads are the people that are applying the training, and so they would know, or the people that are touching in, you know, they're paying attention will know what to do, right? New layer again. That's the trick with the Bird Dog Network, is getting having the quality of the leads that you're getting be appropriate. Okay, it's going to look really generic, huh? Let's lighten the color up a little bit. Let's make it green. Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to save this. As a JPEG, that'll work. Submit. I'm going to say submit leads here. YouTube thumbnail, okay. And we'll just make it a low resolution. Resolution really isn't going to matter for this. Okay, so now let's go, and we should be able to upload the image. Destination URL. Default image. Edit, upload image. Just in the bottom there again. So did I misspell it, Liz? Thanks. YouTube thumbnails. There we go. You do a lot of this, you end up with this, right? If I was really on it, I'd have a different image for each one of these episodes. But okay, and then we can just save that. I mean, this is really simple too, right? I mean, that was pretty easy. So now I'm sure we'll do it from here. We can already test the link too from in there. We don't have to. So we will go to the site. Or we are on the site. Yeah, we're just logged in. So if I log out, then it would be like a normal user. So you now, okay, so as in summary, okay, what we did is we went into seller leads, into the settings, got into the web forms, right? Actually, we can do this really quick, because that way if you guys are just stuck on one quick little thing, so we're going to save this actually. Save and share. And so if you save and share, it'll give you the two. So in summary, what we did real quick is we went into Podio, we went into our seller lead app, we went into the workbench to go into the settings, and we went to web forms. The link was already active. We just verified the fields in the choose app fields, right? Then we customized the title and description and that kind of stuff. And we pulled this link here. We went over to our Power Network back office. We clicked on My Blog, and it puts us in the editing. And then we just go over to the banner ad we want to change, edit, upload image. Allows us to change the title, change the destination URL to our Podio link, and then over here, upload an image that we want people to see. Now, whenever if I have a better image, I'll give it to you guys too, right? So you can use it. But something as simple as this, I mean, the point is that it works, right? It's a big level up in the doing your bird dog network too, because that is the end goal, right? Is to get people, coming to you, getting training and support that they need to be successful, and to find quality leads and deals, and then submit them to you for JV or to help them and partner with them on them, right? That's the end goal. So this allows you to do that. I think this kind of went a little longer than a normal one, so hopefully you guys got it. But I think that is, I think it's pretty thorough, step by step. So you guys should be able to duplicate this pretty easy. Before you guys reach out to me because you're having trouble implementing this, watch the video a couple times at least. Watch it 3 times. That's what I do, and that usually solves a lot of my issues when I'm setting something up. Is I just missed one little thing, but the information was there, right? But if you're having trouble after that point, yeah, hop on the live sessions, especially the 6 o'clocks for stuff like this, and we'll go over them, or just put it in the comments of the YouTube video too if you come across issues. We can spelling error. Oh, did I fix it? Luckily, where was it misspelled, Liz? I'll fix it. But thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to end the recording here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that, and I'll talk to you guys later.